Hi, it's the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your August 2016 general readings. I am using my beloved Gilded Tarot deck, artist Cyril Marchetti. I also have his Gilded Reverie deck. The artwork is absolutely phenomenal. I am drawing the usual 8 cards for the month, 2 cards for each week, with an additional 9th card as your crowning energy and feeling over the reading. These are general readings, so make sure to check your rising and your moon sign as well, because your primary sign, your sun sign, may not resonate as predictively for you. And if you're like me, you may find that each of your 3 signs resonates for you in different areas of your life each month. So just make sure to check all 3 to get as whole and clear and definitive a picture as possible. Always a thank you to those of you out there who continue to watch and listen and subscribe to my channel. I love, love, love reading the feedback that you guys send, both the ones you put directly on the video comment page and the ones some of you take the time to send via email. I don't have the time to respond to each and every one of them, but I do read all of them. And I particularly love hearing how the readings resonate for you and what's going on in your lives. So thank you very much for that, and keep them coming. Your love and support and feedback means so very much to me. I'm very grateful for it. And to those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. And always, I can't forget to send a special thank you to those of you who keep me so busy with personal one-on-one readings. It is truly an honor and a pleasure to read for you, and I'm grateful for the trust that you place in me to interpret and intuit the cards for you, and to consistently keep me updated with how those readings play out in your lives. Thank you very much for those of you who work with me on a personal basis. And if any of you are interested in a personal reading, you can click on the little About button on my YouTube channel's homepage, and that will give you a little more information in detail on myself, the services I offer, and my contact information. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I do readings full-time, so I'm pretty good at getting back with you quickly and setting up a reading. It can be anywhere from as soon as 1 day, depending sometimes on client reschedules, or 4 to 5 days, but almost always within a week. So if you're interested, send me an email. I would be delighted to work with you, and we'll go from there. So moving right along, this reading is for Libra for August 2016. My lovely Librans, show me the energy for the air sign of Libra for the month of August 2016. Libra, August 2016. What does the month of August have in store for the Librans? August 2016 for Libra. Okay. We begin with the Ten of Pentacles, followed by the Tower in reverse. Rebuilding. Good for you, Libra. Followed by the Chariot paired with the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles, followed by the Four of Wands. And the Five of Swords, followed by the Six of Cups. And from the bottom of the deck, your crowning card overall energy is the Three of Cups. Looks like some celebrations for you, having good times with people. And I feel like for some of you, a lot of you, it's about kind of reminiscing a little bit and acknowledging or being acknowledged and celebrating in, I feel like this energy of the phoenix rising up from the ashes, having rebuilt something out of the ashes of something that you lost or was destroyed in your life, and it's been all about rebuilding foundations and moving forward and celebrating. It looks like for some of you too, I'm getting a strong kind of Pentacles energy too, even though there's a balance of other suits in here as well. Some of you, what you're rebuilding is some kind of financial structure or home or job or something that you lost or was taken away or something. Just celebrating, wow, how much you've really overcome. Well, before we sum up the whole reading and leave nothing to do, let's go through the cards one by one. Let me just take one more quick look. Okay, Libra. We find ourselves at the beginning of August 2016 with the Ten of Pentacles, followed by the Tower in reverse. So the Ten of Pentacles. Pentacles is that suit governed by the element of earth, so it's all about that earthly, tangible, see it, touch it, feel it kind of energy. It's often about money, finances, property, resources, job, assets, etc. Tangible things. You can apply the same energy to areas of spirituality and love and relationships. It's about tangible results or tangible, almost tangible energy of effort we've put into something. Tens also represent the end of a cycle, the achievement of a suit, the coming full circle culmination of something. The Ten of Pentacles represents financial and money matters. It represents financial abundance, prosperity, wealth, success in money, success in your business, success in your job in a dollars and cents kind of way. But there's also a very good, strong, rooted foundation. There's a strong theme of home and family with the Ten of Pentacles too. It can represent family money, family business, family estate, but something that's rooted, that's solid, that's stable, that's long lasting. If it's family business, it's something that's successful and that you can continue to build on and hand down to your kids. Has a very strong, reassuring sense of continuity about it. And again, it's about a solid foundations that are going to last quite a while. And it looks like it's a rebuilding of that. Or I think for a lot of you this month, Libra, it's about just acknowledging, taking a minute to kind of step back and go, wow, out of the ashes of what I lost or what I walked away from or what was destroyed in my life, look at what I've done, kind of acknowledging that, recognizing that, celebrating that, and sharing that too with friends and family and loved ones. That Ten of Pentacles is accompanied by the Tower in reverse, major arcana card, fingers of the divine. So in the upright position, it represents something external, those divine energies coming in an unexpected, very sudden, out of the blue kind of way, and destroying or removing something, a situation, a relationship, a job, something in your life that you thought was solid, stable, foundational, but turned out not to be so solid, not to be so reliable. Either it had served its purpose or was no longer serving you, and because of that, it needed to go. Absolutely taken all the way down to the ground so that something real and beautiful and truly foundational and stable could be built in its place. The energy, the Tower card is often seen as a negative card, or people kind of clench up when they see it because, again, it often represents the removal or destruction of something in our lives. But it's the key to understanding and utilizing the energies of the Tower is to recognize that sometimes we're unable or unwilling to walk away or let go of things in our life, even when we know we really should. And if it's absolutely not meant to be there, at a certain point, those divine energies, God, Spirit, your angels, guides, will come in and do it for us. And it usually happens in an unexpected, sudden way. And at the time, it's often, although not always, because this can represent, something beautiful out of the blue happening. It's often viewed as negative because it represents loss of something or something, losing something. But the key is to understanding that it's so that something that is foundational and is true and long-lasting can be built in its place. Again, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, which I feel like a lot of you watching this, of course it's going to resonate differently. Of course it will, because there's so many of you watching. But I feel like for a lot of you it represents your having, this actually occurred in the upright position in your life some time ago. And it is all about building foundations, moving forward, rebuilding, again, that phoenix out of the ashes, and taking a step back to look at how far you've come, look at the work you've put into something, and rebuilding whatever it was that you lost. Not the same thing, but something that is going to be truly long-lasting, truly foundational, and one that benefits not only you, but those of you who have family, kids, anybody you take care of, the people around you. It benefits them as well. And it's an acknowledgement of that this month, Libra. Now, right next to that, we have another major arcana card. We have the Chariot, followed by the Queen of Cups. So the Chariot is a card of success. swift, powerful forward motion, success that comes from knowing where you're going, being assertive about where you're going, pulling together a variety of whatever it is you needed to pull together to successfully propel something forward. Again, to rebuild whatever it was that was lost, destroyed, you let go of, etc. For some of you, this is going to be, this is going to be in that tangible sector of your life, maybe a job, finances, money, a home, property, something like that, a business. For others of you, this could represent, a relationship, of a relationship of any kind, but something that obviously meant a great deal to you because, of course, we had that Tower card energy. So the Chariot card represents success that comes from being in the driver's seat, an empowering kind of feeling, because the key to this card, this guy has to know exactly where he's going so he can get there. It's about assertive movement forward, knowing what you want so that you can manifest it. He has to deal with the body of this chariot, the wheels of this chariot, the sphinxes or horses which operate this chariot. All of these forces have to be pulled together, harnessed together, and paired in unison and harmony and timing to propel this thing successfully forward. It's about taking it into your own hands, being the driver in your own personal car of life, and it's success because of that. And again, it's like, I don't know, whatever it was you lost or walked away from, but you rose like the phoenix, Libra, and what a strong, empowering feeling I'm getting even just looking at these cards. So this chariot is paired with the Queen of Cups, and I feel like for the majority of you watching, this is somebody in your sphere, and it's their sun, moon, or rising is probably in water because Cups is governed by water, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's showing up as a female because it's a queen, but again, this is a general reading, so it could easily be a male as well, or somebody who strongly manifests the character traits of the Queen of Cups, because I'm reading that somebody who's been a significant factor in helping you rebuild, in moving forward with such success, is this Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups would be somebody who's very loving, very supportive, very nurturing, an extraordinary source of support, always knows the right thing to say. She's the queen of her suit. She's reached the mastery of her suit, which is the suit of Cups. Cups is governed by water. So Cups is all about feelings, emotions, love, relationships, our emotional landscape and atmosphere. And Queens and Kings have reached the mastery of their suit. So she's somebody who's very in touch with her feelings, but grounded in them. She's not emotionally unstable. She's emotionally stable. But again, a great source of support. And I feel like this has been somebody significant in your life this month, again, in propelling and helping you move forward so successfully. And I feel like she's been, or he has been, a really good source of support and love, kind of like a cheerleader sort of feeling. And she's shown up for you this month, or he's shown up for you this month, Libra. There may be, in addition to just acknowledging how much you've done, how far you've come, and how you've successfully rebuilt, you may be, again, taking something else to a new level and propelling something in a new way, or another push. And this Queen of Cups individual is significant in being, again, I feel like it's a really good source of support for you, but more emotional support. Now, next to that, we have the King of Pentacles, followed by the Four of Wands. And I feel like this card, I mean, each card has its own unique, separate definition, but paired together, sometimes it can change or deepen or add, of course, into the interpretation, because the tarot is so complex. It's so complex. I feel like this combination of cards, I feel like for a lot of you, this is something tangible coming in. You're reaping the rewards of something in a tangible way. I feel for a lot of you, this is in your money sector. You may be getting money coming in, resources coming in. Whatever you're propelling forward may result in your getting some kind of financial reward, or you're reaping some kind of fiscal benefits from it. Or it could be that that resources or finances or some kind of tangible support that you needed to propel something forward in a new way or in a faster way, another push forward. You've gotten that it's coming in. But again, it feels like you're reaping the rewards. There's a celebratory feeling. I mean, your crowning card is the Three of Cups, which is celebrating with people that you really enjoy being with. So we have this Four of Wands, which again is another celebratory card. It can speak of an actual celebration, an event like a party that maybe that you're going to or that you're hosting. And the party itself is to celebrate something, to celebrate the culmination of something, a graduation, an anniversary, a wedding, a birthday, something like that. But I call this sometimes the unexpected blessing card because it speaks about something that you're already looking at in a positive way, or you're looking forward to doing or to going to. But it could just be an ordinary get together, but there's something else coming with it. There's something attached to it that's kind of a bit of a surprise. And even though I can tell you there's a surprise coming, so is it really a surprise? There's something about it that's going to be unexpected that's going to surprise you, but it's in a blessing kind of way, like an unexpected positive blessing, like an ordinary get together with family and friends that turns out to be extraordinary in some unexpected kind of way. And you guys will have to update me on what that actually is. But again, it's celebrating with family and friends. It's again, it's like an acknowledgement or being set apart and recognized for something that you've done. And again, for you, I feel like it's been rebuilding from the ashes of something, and you're just celebrating. For some of you, it could be in August too that something comes full circle and it's a cause for celebration. You've successfully launched something, or you get a raise or a promotion, or you launch a new business or something like that. But I feel like there's actual benefits, physical benefits coming in too. This King of Pentacles and Four of Wands combination would speak of kind of celebrating this unexpected reaping of, again, I feel like for a lot of you it's fiscal rewards or something in that tangible sector of your life. This King of Pentacles does represent that beautiful stable energy. This man, and it could just be the energies, not a specific person. The energies of the King of Pentacles is of having worked long and hard to build up a good, solid, stable foundation for yourself, and reaching a point where you have physical success, abundance, prosperity, a good, stable foundation. You're comfortable. You can relax now because of the work you've put into something. And you're celebrating that. Again, you're reaping the rewards this month in some way. Something's come and you're just celebrating. But there's a sense of sharing it with family and friends, or perhaps partners too for some of you. For some of you, this can represent another individual in or around your sphere this month. The King of Pentacles, probably an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who maybe is a partner, whether that's love or romance or business or a combination of the two. You guys are just reaping the rewards of something that you've put a lot of effort into, and something unexpected just kind of came together. You guys are celebrating that. However it resonates for you specifically, because it's going to be different for everyone watching. It's just a lovely feeling, kind of like, yes, finally, or it happened, the ship came in, or something gets launched successfully. But it's not just, I almost feel like it's a combination of something coming in, it's unexpected, you're reaping the rewards from that. But it's also because I don't think it would be coming if it weren't for the additional work and effort you've put into rebuilding something that you lost or walked away from, or something like that in the past. We've got that reverse Tower card energy as well too. So very lovely, celebratory, Phoenix rising from the ashes, overcoming and rebuilding. Again, it hasn't been that you just survived through whatever it was. You actually took it, survived through it, rebuilt, I think, beyond what you had before. It's overcoming issues, something from the past. Whatever this Tower card, not just that it happened in the past, strongly connected with your past. I think you worked really hard to overcome and to rebuild and to even get further beyond where you were before. I feel like for a lot of you, it cost quite a bit, but it's been worth it. This is the month, I think, where you really see how worth it your efforts have been. At or towards the end of August 2016, we have the Five of Swords, Libra, with the Six of Cups. So the Five of Swords. Swords is governed by air. So Swords is about that airy kind of intangible world of ideas, thoughts, words, outlooks, mental perspectives, belief systems. It's all about what goes on up here, the intellect, how we look at things, how we see things. And the Five of Swords is a card technically of victory. Sometimes it can mean a temporary or rather shallow kind of victory, but I think for you it's not. It represents just a flat out victory, and it's one that's cost you quite a bit. You can see that the man on this card has just finished a battle and he's been successful. You can see his opponents, his enemies, foes, or whatever the challenge was, whatever it was you've overcome, Libra. He's overcome. He's triumphed. He's gathered up all his enemies' weapons and he's holding his own aloft in victory. But it cost a lot. I mean, the picture, the colors are still kind of grim. He looks tired, weary, worn out. He's bleeding from a little cut on his forehead. This battle, whatever it is, whatever the effort, whatever it is he had to overcome, it really cost quite a bit. Sometimes this card can come with the question, is it worth it? Has it been worth it? But I really think that for you, Libra, this month, you're recognizing that it has. And again, what is it that's been worth it? What is it that you've overcome? What is it that you maybe battled with? It's got something to do with the past. Something that happened again, either, I feel like for some of you, this is almost something very traumatic, even cataclysmic. That Five of Swords is paired with the Six of Cups. Again, that suit about our emotions, feelings, love, relationships. The Six of Cups is a card about the past. It's a card that speaks of, it's about reminiscence, nostalgia, looking back. It can represent looking back to a happy childhood, looking back to a time where you felt more innocent, carefree. Certainly the opposite energy of this Five of Swords, not as careworn or stressed out. It can represent someone from the past coming back, although I'm not really getting too much of that. It can represent travel too, because sixes do represent travel. It can represent travel back to see your parents, travel back to where you grew up, your roots of origin, etc. But paired with the Five of Swords, I feel like whatever this battle was, whatever this challenge, this thing that you had to overcome and rebuild from, had something to do with your past. And there's so many different ways this could play out, Libra, and it's going to play out differently. I mean, it could be a lost job, a lost source of money. Maybe you lost your home, or bankruptcy, or somebody really, really broke your heart. It could be broken families, overcoming a difficult childhood. You know, I mean, it could just play out so many different ways, but the gist of it is that you've done it. And this month, it's about acknowledging that, celebrating that, being recognized for that, and some unexpected additional blessings coming in as well in some unexpected ways. Again, that I don't think would be coming in. They're connected somehow to the effort that you've put into it. But overall, it's celebrating your achievements, celebrating your work, your efforts, celebrating the struggle. Your crowning card is the Three of Cups. Beautiful card. It's a card of celebration. There's a strong social theme to this card. It's about being with people, family, friends. It's about being with people that you can be yourself with, people that you really enjoy being with because you're really comfortable with them, celebrating, having a good time, drinking, eating, dancing, just celebrating, taking the time to enjoy all the blessings in your life, both small and large. So that's your overall energy. So a beautiful, beautiful reading. I think that most, if not all of us, have had to be the phoenix at one time or another in our life. So I understand well, and it looks like you've worked really, really hard, Libra. So give yourself a pat on the back this month. Open a bottle of champagne because it looks like you deserve it. So Libra, that represents your overall general reading for August. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have found it useful. And again, if any of you are interested in a personal reading, you can click on the About button on my YouTube channel's homepage, and you can email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I love doing personal readings and would love to work with you. So email me and we will set something up. And I will see all of you in a couple of weeks for the August 2016 mid-month readings. And until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Thanks for watching, Libra, and I'll see you soon. Bye.